Hey.
Hi.
It is Friday. It's about noon here.
Yep.
We're
11th of September.
It's September 11th. Yeah, great day in history, but
Yeah,
it is.
indeed, of course.
We are still like out of focus.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, it's been a week, and we've had like 5 days to sort of recover, and
Can't believe
it's
I'm getting
not really
on camera
happening.
after all.
I know. So we might cut this short because it's going to get really boring because I can't even think of anything to say except. See?
Indeed, play. That's always good.
I know. Oh, I forgot. I put new strings on this for the Saturday night concert.
Ah,
oh, it's
nice.
a treat now.
Can imagine.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
So anyway, we are in camp recovery mode, and one of the funniest things, not funniest, but just the other day I was talking to a group of, we've had a lot of campers visit here since, which was really fun. We'll get some of that video up a little bit later. But one of the things that just occurred to me in the middle of some of the things we were talking about was that for like those 4 whole days, we left the rest of the planet behind. It's like we just stepped into a different dimension.
Yeah.
And you should have seen Vanessa's face just went, oh my God, when she realized something that, tell me.
Yeah, and I didn't even think of my dogs.
Yeah.
Which is for me really unusual.
Yeah.
They're my kids, so they
hadn't
always
even crossed your mind, right? I hope they're okay. I hope they're,
Yeah, something. But it was just totally. So I was actually shocked of my own.
Yeah.
Well, discovering that.
So this.
But it does tell me something about how caught up you get in everything that camp has to offer. For that matter.
Just total immersion.
Keeps you busy for sure.
Yeah.
In all sorts of ways.
We probably can't go into too many of the highlights right now because it would take too long. But we've been shooting highlight things, or we've been shooting people's reactions of stuff like that lately. So we are already planning stuff for next year. Hopefully we'll have some announcements about that very soon so that people can start making plans. But that's all I can say about that. We need to make sure that everything, all the cards line up. We got some new people to sign the banner.
Indeed.
Oh, look at this. We got Mike in big old fuchsia print. Oh, so we must have had that's great. We had a good
John.
I'm glad we had a good color out there.
Yeah,
you instead of just the black and gray and silver. Yeah.
Cool.
John Lambert, Paul, Mike.
Nice, it's getting
oh, and Ron Blue updated his with an extra
he's
date.
very right. Yeah.
He says, I was here 14 and 15.
With some you just
Ted Watson.
can't really tell anymore.
So,
cool.
The new campers, man, in about 5 minutes there was no such thing as a new camper.
No.
There was, the first time I walked out of one of the rooms I was in, when people were still walking up, there was like a group of 5 of them, and 2 or 3 were new ones and 2 or 3 were old ones, and they were just walking up like old buddies, and it was like they just checked in.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Well, other than that, I think we did manage to get a few new lessons released.
Because this is the weekly
This is the
recap
dual
we
weekly.
do.
This is a recap, but it's got to be 2 weeks because one didn't happen last Friday. Because
okay.
I don't know
what
where I
did
was
we
last
put
Friday.
out?
We had a lesson of yours. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I want to know what love is.
Yeah.
I actually haven't played the song during camp because all the strings are too
Want to try it now?
Vocally, that'll be a challenge. It's
Okay.
still early.
Yeah. Early. It's noon. you've been up since 6.
It's still early.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, but the strings need to be tuned down a half step,
Okay.
even for me. You know?
Okay.
So otherwise, I would have played it at one point.
We should have thought about that.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to do the playthrough at camp. I considered it, as in let everyone sing along and so on. But I wasn't too sure about
Boy,
it. So.
can you believe we had a massive gospel sing-along of Michael Row the Boat Ashore? After this was way after closing hours. This was we closed camp about 11 o'clock Saturday night, and by about 1:30, Dave was leading people in Amazing Grace, and then everybody was clapping with the gospel
It
of
works.
Michael Row the Boat Ashore.
With,
it was
a big group.
the perfect definition of a campfire song, or a camp song. Most people here would have learned that at camp, when they were 8 years old or something like that. So.
That was cool.
Okay, well that's probably enough of the camp recap, except we don't have anything else to talk. Oh wait, we finished up the John Renborn lesson.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What else did you have? Because I indeed did this lesson before I left. But you put up quite a few parts on stuff.
Well, yeah, the John Renbourn lesson got finished, the Lady Nothing's Toy Puff, so the instrumental.
Yeah.
We've put up a little bit more of, actually all the parts I have so far of Muriel's workshop. So
it turned out to be like, what, 8, 9 parts
right now,
or so?
today the 10th one went
The 10th?
up. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
wow.
And earlier I put up what happened very next. The 10th one went into it took us up to intermission. And when we reconvened after intermission, that was when we had her listening. Oh, with the critique of
this.
what was she playing? Oh, the Cuban guy, the Leo. See, my brain is just fried.
Yeah.
Leo Brouwer classical piece. Anyway, but that went up first because it was a cool thing of Muriel's suggestions on what to do. So, but there was one more thing. Oh, Mark Weston was here. So
of course.
And Mark was here Monday or Tuesday, and I think just yesterday I put up part 1 and today part 2 of his lesson because he came in and I think you heard him talk about that.
Ear training.
It turned into an ear training thing, and he said, "God, I'm just not really very good at this." And I said, "Well, let me see why." And I said, "Play what song?" We decided to start with the Boxer since that's when he had played at camp.
Which key?
In G, and although he had been playing it in C, capoed up, so he took the high guitar part, but Sandy was playing it in G.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Okay.
And so this was really interesting because at the very beginning I said, well, find the note it starts on, and he played a G chord, and then he played a G, and he started singing, I am just, and he goes, yeah, that's it. I said, try the other notes too. It's like I want you to hear all 3 of them, because it's going to start on one of those 3 notes, the root, the third, or the fifth. And then he played the B down below, and he started singing. He goes, oh no, that's probably it. And I said, well, now try the other one. And he plays the D, and he goes, do. He says, that's it.
One.
I said, yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's like, see, the other 2 you had to convince yourself could have been right, but when you heard the right one, it was obvious.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good.
And then he started trying to pick out the melody. And he played a note in there, something like that. That was a little bit later, because it took a little while to find those notes, right? But he was looking for a note, he knew it was lower than this, and he went here, and I said, no, wait a second, don't forget, what key are you in? You have to make sure that you only try notes in the scale. You just played a note out of the scale. How did it sound? Bad. What do you think? And I said, the only time you try a note outside the scale is if you've tried everyone in the scale and you're 100% sure none of them are right. Then you look at the other 5 notes, the other 5 chromatic notes. But at least, and the other thing that he was really good at that was just telling right away, although he missed it once, just telling right away whether you're going up or down to the next note and whether it's a long way or a little way. But what did trick him sometimes, and this is true every time somebody's playing something, is repeated notes. Sometimes you'll sing the same note. And I think at one point I had to like sing the note and sing it again, and I said, "And did that go up or down?" He goes, "Oh, it didn't change." That's always a possibility too.
There you go.
So,
you don't always have to go. I actually find that often with students of mine, whether they play especially on the piano, they need to play like the same thing, but their brain is just wired as in I need to go somewhere.
Right.
So
the chord didn't change or something, but the melody may be changed.
So I need to rewire. No, stay.
Yeah.
Stay. No, don't stay. It's too funny.
Yeah.
But it's something that you feel like doing.
Then I played a little game with him. I played a couple of chords to see if we started working on then hearing chords. I played this. And said, what do you think those are? And pretty soon he got figured out that it was. He thought right away that it was 1, 4, and 5 in some key, and he found that G was the first one. And stuff. So anyway, cool. I guess I'm just telling you everything that happened in the lesson. You should go watch the lesson. There's something really cool in there. Except then I threw a curveball at him when I said, "Now tell me about this."
Oh, you mean?
I said, "Now what did you hear differently?" He goes, "Wow, it sounded kind of the same, but kind of different."
Kind of the same, kind of different. Yeah,
and of course,
kind of the same, kind of different.
So now you've been paying attention for last week. Why was that chord progression on my mind? What song?
Why?
Okay, don't give it away yet. There it is. expect you to start singing, but I'm not stopping now.
Okay, they will hear Karina sing this way better now.
That's good though. Thanks for jumping right in there.
Oh, sure.
Man, we should have had the words.
If I had the words, I might have
gone right
continued. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
I do know the Carpenters. I love Carpenter songs.
Yeah.
One of my first CDs, I think, when they came out. CDs, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. We did dig up some. So we do have a lot of background video of Vanessa and Karina singing stuff, Karina and I playing things, and
enough to share.
Enough,
sure.
yeah.
And well, check if we want to share it.
Well, the
first.
catch is none of them were formal.
Nothing's formal.
Yeah, no animals were hurt, but some tequila was. Oh, wait a minute. We have to edit that out. Okay, that's too much information.
So, what are, because I'm leaving tomorrow, which will be Saturday, I'll be back Sunday, start work Monday, and then your week will start getting normal too. What are your plans? You have plans?
I think I need to take a vacation.
You need... Are you getting right into work mode or what?
Actually, I'm looking forward to it now, because I really, haven't shot. Well, I've got about 6 or 7 lessons that are sort of under construction just in my head.
Right.
Trying to... shouldn't give them away, but that's one of them that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I want to get a little bit more onto Ruby's Eyes that we started a few weeks ago for Scott.
Great. You'll be happy.
Let's see. That's the only 2 I can remember right now. Hopefully over the next few hours stuff will crawl out from under the rocks that I slid it all in, and we'll get back to it. So anyway, next week hopefully back to your regular scheduled programming and life at TG, and we should have some camp announcements, and I think that's enough for today. Yeah. But it was sure. I'm really glad you could join us for this. I mean, you were really, you had a lot of great stuff to offer at the camp, and people loved having, got a few private lessons with you and stuff.
Yeah,
actually, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
You did a great job with the sing-along class, and particularly the stage manager job. For that really saved me a lot of headaches.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, you know what, I'm not, and
I got a new name, stage manager.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I just called myself a roadie like all the time.
No, see, that's much higher. You've been promoted.
Yeah. Cool.
Unfortunately, and actually that doubles your salary from 0 to 0. But still, it's but it's still high. It's still you don't get to no. Anyway, so that's not exactly true. But anyway, but that was really neat, and it made it really easy for everybody that was getting up there, I think. And one thing I was really surprised at, too, was just watching a little bit of the tape that we have, was the audio, the sound was great in that room. It's like every time somebody's playing, you could always hear the guitar, you could always hear, it's like never was anybody drowning anybody else out.
It's true, now you mention it.
Yeah, it was just, if somebody was playing a lead, you can hear them.
Yeah.
You didn't have 6 guitars drowning about and stuff.
Yeah.
The vocals were always balanced. I mean, we had this great sound system of Doug Young's and
it works well.
It worked really well.
Yeah. But you notice it when it's off. You're not like when it's on that you're like, hey, it sounds good.
Right. It's like
you just assume it sounds good.
Yeah. So we and I think anyway we'll get more of that video out. Okay.
Yes.
That's enough for today. Hopefully next week everything will be back to normal.
Back to normal.
So, okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Thank you.